Hello and welcome everybody. I am Daisy with Foxglove Treasures. I am back with the final rings and earrings that came out of the 14.4 bag of jewelry from Shop Goodwill. I actually recorded a video yesterday, but I'm redoing it because it was 2 hours long and I just felt that was kind of unnecessary. So that was my Presidium. I spent a little too long talking about things, so I'm going to try to be more streamlined. If there is anything here that you are interested in, you can email me at foxglovescorner@gmail.com and we can discuss prices, or I could send you extra photos, whatever it is that you have questions on. I'm going to limit putting out a price here because I've kind of learned I am still new to this, so I am overpricing some things just because I haven't researched them yet. So for now, I'm just mostly going to show you unless I know for sure I'm going to price something a certain way. And with that, we'll get started. I'm going to start off with the things that I've declared to be treasures, things that I like, or maybe items that are a little more valuable. So we're going to get started on that. So first off, I have this little pendant here. You can see that, this pretty little light blue faceted gem. This is actually an aquamarine, which excites me. It's my first aquamarine. You can see it's going right up into that aqua range. Oh, Presidium is not. Hold on a second. We're having trouble focusing. Let's see. Let's put the Presidium center stage. Maybe that will help. My camera is at an odd angle, so sometimes it's having some trouble figuring out where to focus. So it goes right to the top of that aqua range. Pretty little aquamarine. This next one confounds me a little bit. You can see the marking on the band. It says China. There's no other markings to indicate what this metal is. A silver tone, gold tone metal. So I thought this little gem was just glass, but when I tested it, it pops right up into that ruby sapphire range. So I'm thinking this might be a lab created sapphire. I will have to test the metal to see what it is. Like I said, there's no markings. It's in really good shape. So somebody suggested it might be rhodium plated, but rhodium is very expensive, and I would expect there to be some sort of other marking on it. But yeah, so this needs a little bit more research. I really do like it though, but I think that might be lab created sapphire. This ring measures about it's the top range of 6.5. So very pretty. This one here is a very large ring. This is sapphire, silver tone, gold tone, not sapphire, I'm sorry, it's amethyst colored. And it's got the Celtic symbols on the sides, but if I recall correctly, it did not test as amethyst, so we'll just double check. This is about a 10, so a large ring, maybe a man's ring. Way too large for me. And let's see, I don't remember. I think it tested as glass, but let's see. And yeah, it's the kind of the top of the glass range. So I don't think this is a real amethyst, which is a shame. Would have been nice, but no. The only symbol on the inside is this little copyright symbol. Or maybe it's not a copyright, maybe that's the maker's mark. I don't know. It's very pretty though. And then I was so excited in the previous video, and I did find the mate to these beautiful little Peridot stud earrings. I will need to find the backs. Gold tone, but there's no markings on it to suggest they are actually gold. Just the Peridot. So we will test these. And you see they go into the garment range. I think Peridot will test as a garnet. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to double check. But you see they're in the glass range. This thing's getting heated up. They are not glass. These are real peridot. See, it's like testing different each time. I like my Presidium, but it can get kind of touchy, and I'm still learning how to read it. There we go. So, Peridot studs. Makes me happy. I don't think it's gold. See, this one doesn't quite test the same. So, I think that's the Presidium, it's not the gem. Let's see. This is not precious metals, but I fell in love with this. This is a Christmas bow stretchy ring. Stretch is a little stiff, but I don't think it's going out anytime soon. But I don't wear Christmas jewelry, but I absolutely love this one. If I still have this at Christmas time, I am totally wearing this. Because, like, how fun is that? Another interesting ring that I have is this pearl band stretchy ring. There's no maker's mark on this, and to believe that these are real pearl, when I rub them together, there's a slight feeling of grit. So freshwater pearl maybe. Although if you look at the shine on here, it's a little kind of oil slick, iridescent-y kind of look to them. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to research this further. It needs to be cleaned because it's a little yucky. And this is just glass. Glass, maybe CZ. I don't know what CZ tests as on the Presidium, but it is not anything more than glass, I don't believe. Very pretty. Very unusual. If you have a Halloween costume or a cosplay as a mermaid, this might be the perfect addition to your costume. Because this may not be something that you'd wear every day, but what an interesting piece, right? So 4, it's about a 4 when it's unstretched. And that's what it looks like when it's all stretched. Very pretty, very interesting. I also have this pair of earrings. Originally I had them in the craft bin just because the colors are a little mismatched. But when I looked this up, there's somebody is selling something similar and they called it carved labradorite. I do know that they are real stone. Try to get on a not carved piece. It's hard not to getting on the carved piece. They're beautiful. I love them. I don't care that they are a little bit mismatched. They could probably be turned into like a little, what you call them? Like a pendant. I don't know if you can see. There's a little bit of shimmer, but I still don't know. Right on the edge, there's a little of that blue shimmer. I don't know that it's labradorite though. My Presidium is kind of already getting a little heated, I think. Yeah, it's barely moving the glass. I don't know what labradorite tests as. If it would even show. I think it's a soft stone. See, that's going up. So I don't know what it would test, but yeah. Carved. These are natural stone earrings, but they are mismatched. I also have this toucan ring, enamel ring. When I looked online, somebody was selling something just like this, and they said it was from Old Navy. It is unmarked. It's in very good shape. It's got a little kind of a yellowy brown rhinestone eye and very colorful feathers. It's that enamel feathers, so if anybody's into the tropics or they love birds, this would be the perfect gift. This is a size 8. So yeah, that's my other treasure. And then this just needs a hook. I do have an extra hook, but it's gold tone, so I'll have to go through my stash to find a silver tone hook. But these are very pretty little blue glass beads with the AB coated beads. I know, it's broken jewelry, but I thought they were pretty. And I I don't think these tested as anything. Yeah, these don't move the mark, so the glass, I think, just not showing on the Presidium. Alright, and then I have a couple of heart pendants. This one here is a locket. Oh, you're a little high. This one here is a locket, gold tone, no other marking, very lightweight. This is a silver tone, not a locket, unless it's stuck. Alright, and then I have an Aquarius glass dome pendant. What this looks like to me is somebody printed off a design, punched out the circle and put it in here, and then they glued the dome on it. I do this with my, I do this with my magnets. This is from a greeting card that I just glued onto a glass dome, and then I glued the magnet to it. So I think this is handmade. But yeah, okay. Oh, there's my other, that's my other magnet that I did. Scrapbook paper and book page with a magnet. Excuse me, I do have allergies that have been acting up. Alright, so we're going to go through the rest of these rings quickly. I have this lovely stretch black bead. I'm going to adjust this camera a little bit. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that's going to be a better angle. Still has a little issue with focusing at this angle. Black faceted bead, stretch. This would be perfect if you've got any kind of Victoria core or maybe Edwardian costume going on, whether it's Comic-Con. And yeah, this is doesn't even move, so I don't know that that's real glass. Put my magnet aside. Alright, that's too extreme of an angle. Oh, sorry, I'm going to adjust you guys again. This is a work in progress. I'm still learning. Okay, let's see. Alright, I have this beautiful flower ring, kind of a gold tone. I don't believe there's any markings in here. And very pretty. I love this one. It's a little too small for me. Oh, actually, maybe it's not. 6 3/4. Let's see. It kind of barely goes on. Very lovely costume ring. This all tested as glass. You've got little faux pearls as the accent and little pink petals. Kind of an antique-y rose gold kind of look to them, but very pretty. This may end up going into the craft. This is a plumeria ring. It's like something you would get in Hawaii. It does need to be cleaned. No markings on it. There is some wear on the petals. I don't know if you can tell. There's a little bit of bronze, not bronze, but like the copper showing through. And this is about 5 3/4, I'd say. This is marked 925. It is not tested. I did not test this, but that's what it is marked. So I think that might be, it's very shiny, so I think it might be coated. And this one I always had issues with testing the stone. Alright, let's see. Beautiful pink teardrop shaped stone, and it goes into that tourmaline. It's not chrysoprase. Chrysoprase looks like a stone, like a yellow green stone, but it doesn't go into the quartz. Almost touches that. So garnet, tourmaline, iolite, something within there, maybe, but it's also at the very edge of glass. So these ones on the side, It never tested as strong as the big one, but you see it's the very top edge of that glass. So maybe it is just glass. Very pretty glass though. And then you've got these little clear rhinestones, like the little faux diamond chips on the side, which I have trouble testing these because they're so teeny tiny. All the stones are present though. I don't know, yeah, I can't quite reach these. But anyway, it's very beautiful, very dramatic piece. And we are looking at a size 8 for this ring. Very gorgeous. Alright. This is going to be a... Oh, wait a minute. Not this one. This is a little, almost like a wedding band. You've got these little tiny rhinestone chips in here. Not real diamond. I know I'm off camera with the Presidium, but I've tested these a couple times and they are not diamond. They barely move the glass. Yeah, they go into the glass range. But very pretty. Nicely simple. You can stack this. This is an 8, size 8. Alright. This is a gold tone, unmarked glass. You can see the foil back. Costume ring. Made to look like citrine. There's a nice golden yellow tone on that. This is about a 6.5. Very pretty. Nicely simple, understated. This is a kind of a gunmetal-y marcasite kind of look to this ring with the glass dome over a dark giraffe print, I think. So this is going to be, it sits right at a size 8. Nice big piece. This is a little silver tone enamel sea turtle. All the little bits and pieces are there. It is an adjustable ring. No other markings on this, so not precious metal. And this unadjusted, it sits at a 6.25. I have this fabulous Cha-Cha AB coated bobble adjustable ring, silver tone, unmarked. The one thing is this little, I need to tighten up this little piece right here because it kind of hangs down. Can you see, is that too close? Kind of hangs down a little more, but you see like this other side does too, but this one is really loose. But a very fabulous cocktail ring. Or if you're looking for something to jazz up your Halloween costume or your cosplay, this might be for you. This one here sits at a 5 3/4 unadjusted. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, this looks like a wedding ring to me. It goes down to the we'll say 9 1/4, 9.5 range. But this is silver tone and it says Jesus. You've got the cross, Jesus and the cross. So this, to me, this looks like a wedding ring maybe, or a promise ring. No markings, so I don't know that it's any kind of precious metal. You know what I could do is I could test to see. It's not magnetic, but a nice simple Jesus ring. Let's see. Alright, I have several. I'm going to set this aside for now. I have this little romantic, kind of a, not truly silver tone. It is worn. So some of that plating is coming off, but a pretty little simple rose. A little tight for me, but a little romantic. Anybody's into Victorian style clothes, this might look really nice. You're looking at a 6.5 for that one. This is a silver tone. These are just little simple, I don't even think they're glass, I think they're plastic beads. No markings on this ring. This one sets at 6.25. Let's see, let's get, oh, this one should have been with my treasures. This is a wooden stretch ring. There is signs of where that gold is kind of coming off, and you see the coppery undertone. No markings, you can see. Kind of stretched, but like, this is the first wooden ring I've come across, and I love it. Very interesting piece. Unstretched, it sits at, we'll say, about 4.5, but the stretch is really good and lovely, dramatic. Probably does need a little conditioning on it though, but I love that piece right there. I have a silver tone and a kind of a say copper tone, zigzaggy stackable rings. Oops, sorry, I'm off camera, I was trying to adjust. So same design, different metals. The coppery tone one is worn, that's why you see the copper. This is 7.25. And then the silver one is slightly, no, it's about the same size. 7.25, not quite 7.5. But nice simple rings. Look how nicely they stack. Alright, this fabulous ruffle stretch ring, silver tone, no markings on this. I think I came across this, but I don't remember what they said about it. But this is like a seafoam green kind of enamel, and just very pretty, very dramatic. If anybody's doing any kind of mermaid costume, this might be perfect for your cosplay. Get those aside. I forget what this style is called. Kind of modern. Gold tone, not real gold. This sits at a 6. No markings on the inside, but it is in a good shape. It does need to be cleaned, but otherwise it's in a good shape. This kind of says like 80s to me. I don't know. I have a pair of squared rings. Interesting, this one's kind of offset at an angle. The coating is coming off of this one here. You can see that copper undertone, that undermetal. This one here is just not really in the best of shape either. So these will probably go to craft. You are looking at about 7.25 for that one. And we'll say about 8.25 for this one here. Sorry, can you see? But yeah, but both have seen better days. They've been well loved, so those will go to craft. I have a gold tone, kind of a split band ring. This did not test as anything. Yeah, this doesn't even move, so I don't think that it's real stone. It's not cold to the touch. I think it's just acrylic, but still, interesting piece. Almost looks like a bloodstone kind of look to it. This one here is 6.5. It's in good shape otherwise. Let's see. Oh, this lovely little pearl and, let's see, pearl and AB coated beads, and you got a little rhinestone, a little pink rhinestone there. Silver tone band. This is a larger size ring. This one, it goes all the way down to a size 11. But very fun. I like these kind of bobbly kind of rings. Does need a little cleaning. I'll have to clean this up with a soft toothbrush. But otherwise, it's a very fun ring. I like that one. This one is not real stone. There's some sort of coating on it that has kind of bubbled and scratched, maybe. So this will probably end up in craft unless you want it. It has a good stretch, silver tone, very dramatic piece. Unstretched, this one sits at about a 4.5, but the stretch is still good on this one. Did you guys see a little spider run across? Oh no! No spiders today, please. Yeah, every once in a while I get the little spiders in here and they just like to say hi. Alright, this is a very lovely silver tone, unmarked ring. Yeah, I don't see any markings in there. This is like a black faceted gem. I think this is glass. Oops. I'll move this over. I think this tests as a glass. Oh, it goes. Excuse me. Excuse me. Allergies, man. It's a little dusty where we live, and every once in a while I just have a sneezy reaction to some of the dust in the air. So this is going just past the glass. Not into the quartz, though. And now it doesn't want to go because my little wand is getting hot. Yeah. I'm going to declare it as glass. That's what it's always tested as before. You got all the little stones on the side. Oh, it's not focusing. It's focusing on the wrong thing. Sorry. Alright. Let's see. And you've got all the little stones on the side. Very pretty. Oh, you might want to know what the size is. This is a between 7 1/4, 7.5. So I'm going to say 7 1/4 just to be safe. Simple adjustable ring. Unadjusted, this is about 8 1/4. Might be a toe ring, but it's kind of big for a toe ring. Oh, this is a very lovely piece. It's got a, my lighting's not the best at the moment, it seems like, but it kind of have a smoky quartz look. It is not quartz, it is glass. Gold tone. Oh yeah, see the foil back. So definitely not any kind of precious stone. And it has these little rhinestones. All the little stones are there. Very pretty. Nice, understated, not too bold, but eye-catching all the same. And you're looking, I'm gonna say 6 1/4. It's going just a little past, but that might be a little tight for 6.5. So very pretty. Let's see, this here I need to research a little bit more. This is, oh yeah, this does have a marking on the inside. Oh yes, this is the 18 karat gold filled. I don't know, can you see that? 18 karat gold filled. But these all tested as glass. They're not emerald or anything other than glass. We'll just test it again. And I know I'm off camera, but this is testing as glass. So very pretty faux emerald, glass emerald. and faux diamond ring. Very pretty. And this is a size, let's say 9 1/4. Very lovely. Got a simple silver tone cabochon. It's like a blue tiger eye kind of look. This is just glass, I think. Let's see. Let's get this. Wants to slip off. Yep, that's just glass, silver tone. There is wear, so this is gonna probably end up in craft unless you want it. But for now, you are looking at a tiny little ring at a size 5. I have this very dramatic Southwest inspired stretchy ring. It is worn. You see some of that copper tone coming through, and you see some wear at the top right here. And then I did clean this, but it still has some white, and I don't know what that white is. So this is probably going to end up going into the craft unless you like that kind of worn look. You can have this for $1. And unstretched, it's about 8 1/2. Very nice. This is going straight to craft. If I could catch the light. Yep, you see those little marks right there? I did that with my Presidium. It melted a little hole in that coating, so clearly not glass, some sort of plastic coating, silver tone, but yeah, I've accidentally kind of damaged it, so this is going to go into craft. I don't know, I'm measuring, this is going to craft 6 1/2, but yeah, that was me. Alright, we've got a silver tone, faceted yellow, rhinestone, very simple, no marks on this one, and this is sitting at, what is this, 5 3/4, and I don't know that this is glass. Yeah, it's not even glass, it doesn't move the thing, so not just a nice simple little costume piece. This looks like this is handmade or something that you'd find in a souvenir shop. It looks like you've got gold flakes in a resin, so that might be real gold. If you go to souvenir shops, they will have like the real golden jewelry, so, but yep, a little costume piece. This is 6 3/4. You've got this clear teardrop rhinestone in an unmarked ring. This is a little cold, so this is probably glass. Yeah. It goes up to glass and then it settles back down again, so not the most expensive kind of glass. Did I measure this already? This is a 7 and we'll say 7 1/2. It's almost at the 7 3/4 mark. These are all just little inexpensive costume rings, not real silver, not real glass. So these will probably end up going to, these will actually get re-thrifted. Yeah, I'm gonna re-thrift these. They're still good. Somebody will have a lot of fun with these, but I'm not gonna put them on Mercari. If you guys want them, you could have all 3 for $1, but otherwise these are gonna get re-thrifted. This one's similar, even though it's all worn. All that copper, you see the copper now, it's all worn off. But this is, I don't even think this is glass, so that's gonna get tossed into the craft bin. And then you have this pretty little ring, adjustable at the top here, which would annoy me. And I think these were just glass. It bumps up to the glass and then it settles back down. So yeah. So unadjusted, this sits at a 5 1/4, but this will probably go into the craft as well. And then last of the rings is this really pretty, it looks like it's a little stretched out. And why does my light seem, is it dark to you guys? It seems like it's dark. Stretchy ring. It's unstretched. It sits at, it's really hard to tell, about a 5 unstretched. But I don't know if this is supposed to look like it's bowed out like that. But yeah, this is glass. Yep, I know I'm off camera, but it's just testing as glass. So, yep, nice pretty little rhinestone ring. Alright, that is it for my rings. Again, if there's anything that you like, you can email me at foxglovescorner@gmail.com. Put those aside, and I'm going to bring out my paired earrings. And I'm just going to dump these out here. I'll go through these fairly quickly. I do want to start off in the last video. I was all excited about these cowrie shell earrings. They were unique. You're not going to find these anywhere else. And you know what I found? You can get these off of Amazon. So, for about $10. So my last video, I offered these up for $5. I am adjusting that and offering them for $2. I still maintain these are very unique and lovely. I also call this wicker. I knew it wasn't wicker. I couldn't think of the word. It was rattan, rattan, but still a unique find. Still very pretty, very beachy boho theme. But you can get these off of Amazon. You can get them from me cheaper, but you can get them from Amazon. Alrighty, I am going to get this up out of the way a little bit. These are all the matched pairs. These are going to craft. These are wooden square earrings, very big, but they're going to craft because they are handmade and the person did not even use the same size posts. They are 2 different posts, which you're not going to notice if they're in your ear, but the messy glue and the different size posts just kind of bugs me a little bit. So if you like them for $1, you can have them, but otherwise these are going into craft. Let's see, there was another, I just had it here. Oh, there they are. Alright, English hook faux pearl marcasite earrings. Very pretty. Very pretty. These are glass, but very lovely. So, if you're interested in these, let me know. But, very interesting find. I have these acrylic, I'm pretty sure these are acrylic. Yeah, these acrylic triangle earrings have seen better days. These might go to craft. I've not tried to clean them up yet, but yeah. Very bold statement for these burgundy colored acrylic earrings. Alright, let's see. These here, the black and yellow and white, kind of a resin Monet. And normally I don't judge that by the post because people can move the posts around, but both of these posts say Monet. So without further researching, I'm going to declare these as Monet. Nice big hoops. I have kind of 2 pair of diamond shaped modern earrings for $1 each if you are interested in these. They are good shape. It does need to be cleaned a little bit. This is better quality than this, just by the feel of it, but $1 each if you're interested in those. These ones here are interesting. This is stuck. Let me try to unstuck this. There we go. Alright. This is a copper spoon shape with faux pearl. Those are not real pearl. Earrings, teardrop shaped earrings. They kind of curve inward like a little spoon, and then somebody painted them blue, so it kind of looks like an ocean meeting the beach. Very interesting. I have a bold set of clip-on earrings. I don't really think these are vintage. I'm not going to undo them because they are definitely spring-loaded, and it was hard for me to get these together, but kind of a silver tone or steel tone set of modern earrings. Let's see. I have these really adorable dog paw blue enamel gold tone dangle earrings. No marks. Very cute. These here are marked as silver. Where did I see? Oh, on the inside. Can you see that? I can't even tell if it's upside down. Get this side here. Yeah, this one's a little worse than the other one. 925 silver. I have not tested this, however. And just simple glass heart earrings. Yep, these go up into the glass range. I don't know if they're supposed to be recreation jewelry or not, but they're very lovely. And there we go. Alright, very lovely. Heart shape, silver plate. I'm pretty sure this is just a silver plate. Little rhinestone earrings. These also are silver, 925 silver plated, I'm sure. I don't know what these type of hooks are called. Let's see, where did I see the mark on these? Yeah, right there. Can you see? No, no. There we go. That's 925. These are just glass. Glass with little glass rhinestones. So very nice and dramatic. Again, kind of a Victorian look to them, with the black jet colored rhinestones. I have, there's another earring stuck to this one. So I have these circle dangle earrings. That's kind of a beaten silver kind of look to them, like a hammered silver, not precious metal. That's just silver tone. Whoop. Man, these don't want to cooperate, do they? There you go. There you go. Nice and dramatic. Not there's a good weight to them too. They don't feel super cheapy. These are glass foil back, silver tone earrings, the lever back, a circle lever back, in an very dramatic aqua blue color. Very lovely. These here I found on a site from India, so they might be like Indian wedding jewelry. However, I do want to point out that it looks like these are for the same side of the ear. So when you have earrings, can you see that? You have earrings that have a design on them. Usually, I'm going to zoom in. Try to lighten up. Oh, see, I don't know why it went dark again. Okay. Sorry if the video is kind of dark. These should be mirror imaged. So this little piece here should be on the opposite side. So you got a left ear and a right ear, and it looks like you've got two right ears. I don't know if I have, somewhere in here I have another earring that's an example of a mirrored image. I'll point it out when I come across it. But, oh, I think it's like these little tiny seahorse earrings are a good example of that. So you see how this one here is facing to the right. This one here is facing to the left. They're mirror image of each other. So you got a left ear and a right ear. These ones are the same size. So these will probably go into craft, even though they are absolutely gorgeous. It's just gonna look a little off if you wear them. But if you're interested, let me know. But yeah, I think these are for the same side of ears. Excuse me. All right, moving on to the seahorses. I'll have to test these. These are not marked as gold. So about a lot of times these tend to be like a gold plated or something, but these are not marked. So for now, they're just gold tone. Lovely little delicate earrings. No marking, and I will have to find the backs. I do have a stash of earring backs. All right, let's see. This is another example of the foil back. Dark sapphire blue toned earrings, very dramatic. It's got the circle lever backs. I have some very fun glittery pumpkin earrings for $1 if you're interested. I love Halloween. I'm excited for Halloween. Let's see. Okay, let's try to find some more pairs. Oh, hello. Popsicle stick wire earrings. They are, oh, I'm a little close, aren't I? Let me zoom out just a little bit. They're not polymer clay, I don't think, but I don't know what they're made of. Just simple little, something that you could probably find from AliExpress. I have this ivory toned faceted bead flower wire earrings, and it's got this light green colored AV beads. Very lovely. I have no idea how old they are. I don't know that they're vintage, but they're kind of timeless, I think. Very pretty. I have this vintage toned bronzy colored Noah's Ark earrings. Perfect if you're a Sunday school teacher, maybe, for $1. Just simple little metal, yeah, simple metal earrings. Excuse me. Not used to talking so long. All right, I've got silver tone. These are a little heavier, heart-shaped earrings, And there's kind of a faux enamel on there. I don't think it's real enamel, not like a cloisonné or anything. Definitely needs to be cleaned, but very pretty for anybody who likes hearts. I have these green stud earrings, gold tone. They're not glass, I think they're just simple plastic. Okay, there's that one, there we go. Alright, I have a pair of opalite and amethyst earplugs. So if anybody has those earlobes that are really stretched out, these fit in there. So these are genuine stone, and I will sell these as a set if you are interested. Let's see. Okay, these circle lever back, foil back. I found these online. Somebody had them labeled as Mystic Topaz. These are man-made. They are not actual topaz. It's just a coating that makes them look very rainbow shimmery. And it's not real silver, just silver toned, but very pretty. And one seems to have a lot more pink, and then this one has more blue-green. But they do shift colors depending on the light. Alright, I have a pair of hoop earrings. These will go to craft. I think these are handmade. Not glass. I think these are plastic beads. So these are going to go into craft unless you like them. I think I'm zoomed in a little too much, aren't I? Go out just a little bit more. Yeah, navy blue. These beads also look like something that you'd find in Michael's. But yeah, craft for those. Let's see here. Where's my other? These are fun. They go with the little Christmas ring, little jingle bell dangle earrings, little red and green beads. But that would be fun as a set. Let's see. I have. All right. This is acrylic teardrop shaped gold tone dangle earrings. Very nice looking back with that little, I don't know if that's actual scroll work, but nice little design on the back. They do need to be clean. And I will clean everything before sending them out, unless I tell you otherwise. These ones here are interesting. So these lever back, I thought these were maybe Austrian crystal. You can't see in this light, just there is a dark blue shine to them. Don't know if you can really see. It's not really catching the light as well anymore like it did last night. It was really beautiful. Anyway, I thought these might be Austrian crystal, even though they're not marked. But when I did further research on them, you'll never guess where I found them. Not Walmart, not Amazon. Yes, I found them on AliExpress for like $3. Not all AliExpress items are super cheapy looking. These are actually very nice looking, but I did find them on AliExpress. So yeah, that makes it a little harder to figure out where things come from. Luckily Google Lens sent me there, because I would have been fully prepared to call these Austrian crystal like. I would never call them Austrian crystal unless I knew for sure, but very good quality, I think. Although on the back, there's slight wearing up here on that clasp. Can you see? But otherwise, very, very lovely earrings. All right. I have faceted dome over this yellow and red rose. It almost looks like scrapbook paper that somebody put a dome on, but I don't know It's not even moving the needle, so I don't even think this is glass. And the back suggests a little better quality, but that's kind of what that looks like to me. I need to move this back into shape. This got bent. Can you see? It's a little wonky. There, much better. This is like a cloudy green stud earring, not glass. These are acrylic as well. So $1 if you want these. I had to find another back for them. Otherwise, these will go into craft. Let's see. I have. This needs to be cleaned, but this is 3 metals. You got the silver tone, brass tone, and copper tone. You are stuck. Get you off it there. Circle earrings. But you can see the kind of copper color is a little gunky. Needs to be cleaned for sure. And the backs are very pretty. I actually like the back better than the front. But very pretty. You've got this silver tone, kind of a, I don't want to say tribal, I don't know the word I'm thinking of, but with these diamond shapes, kind of a more old school kind of print. 3 tiers. Very lovely backs. These are very long. These are about, from the dangle part, you're looking about 2 1/4 inches. Very long. Very nice. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Simple silver tone oval earrings. Pretty modern, I would say. They do need cleaning. Oh, I have these vintage screwback earrings. This is, to me, this looks like it's made to look like a pine cone with the way these beads, or this wire is situated. This is all wire that's kind of been folded in on itself. Faux pearl screwback earrings. Very Christmassy, I think. Looks like a pine cone. I've got a pewter colored, very fancy teardrop shaped earrings with a little rhinestone in the center. No markings on these. I have this enamel pair of earrings that's a peachy pinky kind of color with the little swirl variations in there, gold tone. No markings on this. It looks like something kind of Monet-ish, but I don't know that it really is. I've not found a marking on these. These need to find the back, but these simple little surgical post heart earrings. These are almost like something that you would get when you get your ears first pierced as a little girl. I will re-thrift these after I find a backing. Let's see. Oh, I love these. These are nice quality. Faux coral and rhinestone, kind of a starburst or flower shape. Very pretty. And all of these that are missing their backs to them, I will find a set of matching backs. I've got backs, or I can get backs. This is a 2-tone, silver tone, gold tone, kind of a heavier earring, and this says BLM Soho, so I'm not familiar with that. And I need to check and see, I don't know if something's supposed to be here or not, the way that this wire goes out. That would catch on your hair. So I don't know. I just need to make sure that it doesn't need to be reshaped. But very nice kind of long earrings. Gold tone glass iridescent-y pair of lever back earrings. No markings. These are one of my favorites that I've come across. Double star dangle earrings. My skin is really dry, I'm sorry. Very beautiful, and the little stars at the top have a little rhinestone. Very good quality. Needs a cleaning, but they're not overly Christmassy. Oh, you can see the backs are different. I'll make sure you have the same backs on these. Not overly Christmassy. You could wear these for any occasion, I would say. But very lovely. Those are some of my favorites that I've come across. Okay. These are unmarked. They make me think of Avon, but they're unmarked, so I don't know that they are for sure. You've got the little gold tone bow on the black background with the little rhinestone heart earrings. Very pretty. These are nice. What these? Did these have these 925? No, they did not. I come across these and I don't remember what I found on them. But faux pearl, double pearl, scroll work with the little rhinestones. All the little rhinestones are there. Nice and excuse me, nice and classic. I need a drink of water, but we are almost done. All right, so that just needs a simple repair, but these will go into craft because it is kind of worn. Kind of black metal, maybe gunmetal colored rhinestone, and faux marcasite. These do not have the marcasite on them. They're just the little nubs to make it look like there's little marcasite gems on there. But this almost looks like something that you'd see from the brand 1928, but they don't have the little fancy backs. But very nice. Very Victorian style. I have these hammered metal rosettes. Silver tone. There's a nice weight to them. They're not super light, but they're not very heavy. Those are very nice. Let's see what we have. These are marcasite with a green glass gem. This, I think I found something like these on an India site, so they might be Indian jewelry, but that's just glass. But very pretty. Again, kind of Victorian exotic looking, I think. Not real silver. Don't think. Yeah, not real silver. There is some wear. If you look on the inside, I don't know if just the coating wasn't the best or if that's actual wear, but you can kind of see. So, not super expensive earrings, but they are very lovely. And this one here is kind of loose, I will say that too. I think they are meant to be very loose, but that just seems to be a little free-flowing, but very pretty. Alright, I have these simple heart dangle earrings. They dangle from a long, it's not a wire, I don't know what you'd call that. But again, you see mirror image that the other earrings didn't have. Very simple. Sell those for $1. These fun silver tone little cha-cha bead dangle earrings, the rhinestones, AB coated beads, and then you have a little clear rhinestones. Very fun. These make me think of something from the 90s. Gold tone with a textured design. These I think are more vintage. You've got the green colored stones, and then in the center you have little tiny kind of a brown gold rhinestones. It says autumn to me. Little button earrings, very cute. Silver tone and a bright blue, not glass. This is not glass. This is just a little plastic piece. But kind of a modern, simple, kind of Southwest style modern earring. Not real silver. And then these, I don't know, these are going to go to the craft pile. They are just simple little pink rhinestones, but it just seems to be missing something. Like somebody's first attempt at making jewelry, maybe. They're very cute, but kind of small for the wire. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but very cute. And then these, I don't know if you recall, but these are the earrings that match that really terrible necklace that I could not untangle. If you want all three, I will give you a necklace for free, $2 for these. But yeah, otherwise these might just end up going to craft with the necklace. This does not want to stay. Yeah, this is not gonna stay. Come on, there we go. Okay, we'll do it this way. There we go. But fun little chain. But man, I did not like that necklace. Alright, so that is my match set. And then just for funsies, these are all the single earrings. I do have a new Facebook group for single earrings, so if you're a reseller or crafter or just an individual who has single earrings and you want to find the mate for, or maybe you want to try to sell your single earring, I have a website for that. The link to it will be in the description box below. I will say, if you are a reseller out there, maybe you got the other Goodwill box and you have the starfish, I would love it, please. I will pay, not exorbitant, but I will pay because I really love the starfish earring. I want it so bad. I did post this on my little Facebook group. But yeah, check me out if you're interested in any kind of single earrings, particularly if you're a reseller and you want to find mates. I don't have any restrictions on it, so you can post as many times as you would like, at least at the moment, because we are so tiny. And the goal is to be a fun group, not super strict with the rules as far as like you can only post twice a day or none of that. Cloisonne earrings, I would love to match this back up with its mate. This is tortoiseshell acrylic with a gold tone. I would really love to find the mate to this too. This is actually agate, an agate slice. When I tested it on the Presidium, it goes past glass. So I don't know what agate would test like, but this is not resin and it is not plastic. And I would just love to find the mate to this one. But yes, so the group is for all people to enjoy. It's another single earring. Some of this might be, this is going to go to craft because it's all messed up as far as the coating goes, but some of the stuff can be turned into like a brooch, maybe, if you're craftily inclined. But some things, like, they should have a mate. Like, look at this martini glass. How cool is that? Love to have the mate for that. Otherwise, this might be a pendant. It can be turned into a pendant. Have a little clip on with the faux pearl and the rhinestones. Some of these are definite craft. This is just painted plastic. Some of these are kind of 80s vibing. This is just acrylic. But what's cool about this is it's got the little carvings up here. I thought that was neat. You've got a little race car from Taiwan. The mate would be really nice for this one too. This is a shell silver tone. I don't think it's real silver. It's not marked as silver. Oh, I do have another lone silver black bead, but it is in with my silver stuff. I'll pull that out in just a second, because I'd love to find the mate to that. These are bits of shell and a resin, I think. Yep. A doggy bone. This doggy bone earring needs its mate. It needs its mate. There's somebody with a quirky sense of humor that wants a doggy bone earring. Or a medical student, maybe. Maybe you know what kind of bone that is. But it needs a mate. This needs a mate. We got this metal snowflake. This will go to craft. Faux pearl. Hoop earring. This is, if this isn't 80s, I don't know what is. Just gold chain. Not real gold, I don't think, but like, I could see somebody in a soap opera wearing this. I've got a screw back with kind of an opalescent pinky bead earring. I've got this adorable little bird with a little turquoise colored rhinestones on it. Very 80s heart. This might make a good little lapel pin on your denim jacket, maybe. Cute little bow tie rhinestones. A faux enamel leaf, a little glittery. I call faux enamel because I don't think it's true enamel. Little metal flower. This will go to craft. I think that looks more handmade to me. Very lovely, kind of a filigree style, almost like 1928 brand earring for my quirky cooks. Little spoon. That's fun. This will go to craft. These little glass, like sea glass kind of beads. AB bead. Again, faux enamel disc. This makes me think of a UFO for some reason. I can't explain why. This needs to have a mate. Gold tone, purple. It's not real amethyst. Dangle earring. Very good quality. Lever back. So this might be India jewelry again. Maybe I'm just assuming everything is Indian, but this is very good quality. This needs to have a mate. It needs a buddy. Simple rose gold colored disc. A cluster of faux pearl clip-on earrings. And turquoise colored seed bead. I think this might be handmade. And then this is just missing. This is trash. stand by. I need to see if I can't find that bead because I want to show you that bead. This is where I keep my sterling silver, whether it's scrap metal or not. This earring here is 925 silver. Got that lovely little tarnishing. My thing went dark again for some reason. Alright. And this black bead. I don't know that the black bead tested as anything. It's right on the very edge of glass, kind of touching the tourmaline garnet. So I don't know if it's an actual jet. I don't know what that tests as, but anyway, it is very lovely. 925. Oop, way too close, way too close. We're gonna have trouble focusing, aren't we? 925. That is out of focus. Crazy. Anyway, I'd love to find the mate to this, whether that's with somebody else or whether I have it. This is just very classy and too pretty to be a single earring, I think. Anyway, but that is it. That is everything from that 14.4 pound box. So I'll start getting some of this stuff loaded into Mercari and Etsy, but if you want a better deal, please feel free to email me, foxglovescorner@gmail.com. Guaranteed you'll get a good price. And with that, we'll talk to you next time.